Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Jeff Hockman with SRL Solutions, Self-Reliance through preparation. I have two friends, Chad Hoover with Kayak Bass and TV and Zeke Stout with SDI School of Firearms Technology. Together they have a radio show called Outside In on Super Talk 997 WTN on Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. I'm going to be bringing you on a regular basis behind the scenes footage of this show. Today's guest is country recording artist and avid outdoorsman, Easton Corbin.
Girl, I'm not the kind of two-time or play games behind your back.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are the Outside In. I'm Chad Hoover.
I'm Zeke Stout.
We're on Super Talk 99.7 WTN right here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Brought to you by
Hook One Outfitters, Middle Tennessee's leader for outdoor gear, paddle sports gear, stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, canoes, anything you need to get out there and spend time on the water, especially if you're going fishing.
Hoodies that actually fit
hoodies
big
that
guys.
fit big dudes.
Yes.
And by the way, your paddleboard went in to get fixed today.
Boom.
So
Yes.
we got Easton a paddleboard, and then inbound shipping, somebody crunched the nose of it, and it had to get a little...
Dude, that just gave
It
me
had to
an
get a-
awesome video idea.
It had to
Try
get a nose
me
job.
on a paddleboard.
Yeah. Oh no, you can.
No,
The-
you
the
get
one
on
he
this
got.
Really?
It's
like a
it's got a
it's
600.
catamaran.
It's got a 650 pound weight capacity.
it's
It's like
like-
an aircraft carrier.
I'm
it's
talking
like-
about coordination.
No, dude.
No,
it's a catamaran
yeah,
style
it's a
hull.
catamaran style.
It's
Yeah,
big.
you
It's
can go
crazy.
anywhere.
You can walk around on it.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can fish off it at everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's
No,
what
it's
it's
a
for.
fishing
That's
specific
what
board.
it's for.
It's called the L2 Fish from a company
Yeah.
called Live Paddle Sports, and it is unreal.
Chad, you've changed my life.
I do. I'm telling you, you're going to find this hard to believe, but there's a guy in the shop bigger than you that had a Labrador Retriever that was about 170 pounds.
Really?
And he took not his board, but he took one like it out and paddled around all day and loved it. And we only had one in the shop.
Yeah, that's
And-
the blue one you
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
in
And
there.
he
Yep.
forced me to sell it to him. He's like, dude, I got to have this board. So it's a big dude board. And then we've had women come in that are 100 pounds and can carry because it's only 42 pounds. It's nothing to it.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's
man.
unreal. It's
I
a
can't
cool
wait to
board.
get it out.
I'll
on the
come check
water.
it out.
And we're building one right now. Me and the guy that owns the company, we're actually building one with a duck blind that goes to it. So we're going to duck
That's
hunt.
awesome.
We're going to duck hunt off of a stand-up paddleboard and
That's
hook a motor
awesome.
to it. It's going to be bad. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
anyway, let's get back to talking guns.
Yeah.
All right, so Easton, you definitely fish. You love to hunt with a stick and bow. Guns. You mentioned you shot an elk and didn't find it. Was it a caliber thing, placement thing?
You know, I think it was
know?
a placement thing. Probably was. I hope it was anyway. You hate to wound anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I hope maybe I just shot a little too far forward. Maybe it's a flesh
I mean,
wound.
are you a fan of hunting with big caliber rifles? Is that just? I mean, some people just
Yeah,
love it
you
all. I
know,
mean, for me, I like hunting small game with
Mm-hmm.
big rifles. You know, prairie dogs and groundhogs and
a puff of
explode.
fur.
Oh my gosh, just exploding them. Coyotes. I hate to say it, but right behind turkey hunting for me is probably coyote predator hunting. That is.
Well, there's
fun.
nothing good about a coyote.
There's a
man.
good time.
No,
It's
I
a
mean,
good
there's nothing
time.
good about it.
You know, it's run and gun. It's the same. It's almost like turkey hunting. It's run and gun,
and that's
but
the
with
deal.
calls.
That's about elk hunting.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's-
elk hunting, turkey hunting is the junior to elk hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
I got to get in good enough shape to go to the mountains, and that's been a goal of mine to go do the elk thing.
Let's do this right now.
Okay.
Let's make a pact because I got to do the same thing.
It's done.
Let's get in shape,
Okay.
and when we're both at a certain level, we're going on an elk hunt.
All right, so we're gonna put the numbers up on Facebook.
Yep.
We'll do like
And
an
I'll join
MMA.
you.
We'll do
There
like
you
a.
go. Craig's going to do it too.
We'll do like an MMA style weigh-in with speedos at
Yep.
her house. How's that sound?
Not
Yes.
quite
Wait,
that.
wait. I
I
was
like it.
I had
really
everybody.
in. I was in for a
Until
while.
the Speedo
everybody
part.
until the speedo
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
All right. So
All right,
anyway,
no Speedos.
so
Boxer
speaking of,
briefs.
so we're talking big caliber rifles here. Like I said, I like shooting small game with them more than I do big game. I like hunting big game with a bow,
Yep.
with a muzzle loader. And I'm kind of cheating. I'm talking 209 primer, inline muzzleloader. I'm not talking flintlock, but it's still primitive. It's still fun for me. I think I like
It can
that.
still misfire.
Yeah, it can
Yep.
still
You
misfire.
know?
I still like that early part of the season.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it's hot like it is right now. I like
Yeah.
it when it cools off, but I don't like it when I'm freezing to death. I mean, I had an old man tell me one time I used to go hunting all the time, and I'd go hunting even when it was like 20 degrees, and I didn't even have the right clothes, and I'd come back shivering, and he said, man, Chad, I'm just not that mad at him anymore. And I think I'm not that mad at him anymore. But I really love early season hunting. I don't
Yeah.
like sweating when I'm hunting, but I
Right.
do really love that early part. I like that bachelor group bucks when they're coming in, and when you see one, do you take that one? Do you take the next one? So I'm a bow hunter when it comes to deer, but I love shooting small game with a gun.
You know, we've got another buddy that's a big time shooter, Probably one of the best trick shooters we know is 22 Plinkster.
Yes.
He's the same way. All he takes deer with is bow anymore.
Yeah.
He can shoot a freaking
Aspirin out of the sky and a golf
spinning
ball.
in a CD.
And paddle by on a kayak and shoot a playing card in half while moving on the kayak with a Colt Woodsman. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, talk to us about your favorite big caliber, brother.
You know what? Right now, it'd be my new 7mm that I just got I got about a year ago. But 7mm Magnum, made out of Oregon
Nice.
smithing, and other than that, probably for hunting around here, I got a Browning X-Bolt 270. That's
Nice.
a pretty sweet little rifle.
Yeah, that's a flat shooter.
Yep.
So what about you, young lady? What's your favorite?
What lady?
Big
Oh my
gun?
gosh, we've
Yeah,
got a
she's sitting over
female
here
and
being
Where?
quiet.
she
your
how did
favorite?
she snuck in again.
She did.
I think this might be a
It
regular.
might be
thing.
a regular thing.
Yeah.
You got a stalker.
She classes the place up a bit.
You got a
I have
stalker.
to say. Yeah.
Miss Vanessa is back with us again.
Hi, would you like me to do another interview?
No, I wouldn't. I'm thinking more. Tell us about guns
300 Win Mag, as we were talking about a little bit earlier.
That's my
probably,
new
That's
one.
probably my favorite.
Yep.
and why.
It for hunting, for like the Aoudad was probably the first time I remember shooting one. Its accuracy and for distance.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's an all-around rifle.
Yeah.
Because I know people that hunt whitetail with everything.
Just
with
pure
it. That's just
And my shoulder feels awesome.
Yeah, I used to
afterwards.
shoot hogs with them. I had a 300 Win Mag at one point, and it was a hog gun. It was just I don't feel like blood trailing them. I just want to knock them down.
Yeah.
I like that.
dude. That will.
That's what I
will-
want to get a
put a
Barrett
hurting on.
for. I just want to see this pink
Yeah.
mist.
Yeah, just
Dude, I knew a guy that had a Barrett. It was
Mm-hmm.
I was playing a show at this guy's house.
Yeah.
At his house.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously done well in life.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, and this guy had a bunch of guns. He's a huge hunter, and he's like, dude, I got a Barrett 50 cal in here. I've never shot before.
What?
Check it out.
That's sacrilege.
And he brought it in there and showed me, dude. It was ridiculous. It was still laying under his bed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I ain't never shot it yet.
Did you shoot it?
No.
Oh, there's something about shooting a
good.
Barrett.
Oh
man.
yeah, dude, that's like
When you take somebody my size and you pull the trigger and your whole body does this thing, and I'm going back like 3 feet.
So you talk about growing up in Nashville and kind of the people in
Yeah.
Nashville all knowing each other, and you growing up in a celebrity family, you know what I'm talking about. But I just moved to Hendersonville like 3 years ago, and I'm in TV, so I know a lot of people that are celebrities for people that hunt and fish, but I don't know like your music industry celebrities. I don't know your actors.
Sorry,
and,
Easton.
those guys. I don't know. I don't know those guys other than honestly than Easton and the few folks that he's introduced me to when I get to town. Because literally, I met you probably 9 months after I
Dude,
got here, and
it's
you
pretty
walked in the
quick,
shop.
man.
We're still putting the
Dude,
shop
I'd
together.
I'd never heard of Hook One. Well, I take that back. I'd heard of it, and I'd been because I've been looking online. I was looking up kayak fishing, and Hook One was on there. So I'm thinking, I think this company is probably somewhere California or somewhere,
Right.
And I get to look, and it's like Hendersonville, Tennessee. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And so that's when I called up.
And actually, he called the shop, and the guys that he showed up to the shop weren't country fans either. And they go take him to the water and all that stuff, and then they come back and they're like, "Hey, there's some guy out here named Easton Corbin wants to talk to you." And I was like, "Shut."
it was some dude. He sold dog food. or
Daniel
something.
Morris.
Yeah.
He's a guy we call him Puppy Chow because
He sells dog food
He
or
works for a
something.
dog
I
food
don't know.
company, and so anyway, he worked for us part time at the time because he was between jobs. And he took Easton out and showed him the boat, and Easton decided to buy it. And he's like, "Hey, there's some guy who wants to meet you, or he's out front named Easton Corbin." I was like, and I thought they were messing with me. I said, "Well, send him on back," and he walked back.
Yeah, because I'd watched some of your videos.
Yeah, it's just down to earth, and but again, country and hunting and fishing, they go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes.
They go together like
Chad
Laverne
and
and
Zeke.
Shirley. They go together like
Chad and Zeke.
Obama and recession. You know what I mean? they go together. I mean, there's certain things that just go together really well, and so that's the beautiful thing about this
then
town.
Vanessa and Zeke.
But what I was getting at before I went around my elbow to get to my rear, the point I was making is I've become friends with T.G. Shepard and his wife, and we're sitting at breakfast with them at Cracker Barrel one morning, and he goes, "Yeah," he said, "Ronnie Barrett was over at the house last night playing dominoes," and I go, "What?" And he doesn't shoot, doesn't own a gun. He's not anti-gun. He just doesn't own any. He's T.G. Shepard. He's Leaning Tower of Pizza and
right.
Mona Lisa and all that other stuff. But he doesn't own a gun. He's now
He built those?
He's a trench coat, Lexus driving guy. I love you, TG, if you're listening to this, but
He's loved them every one.
He's loved them every one, and he knows Ronnie Barrett, but doesn't know anything about guns, and so he's been talking about making this intro. and I want to shoot a Barrett. So I mean,
it's a dream.
yeah.
Chris
People-
is awesome.
Honestly, people that have a Barrett at their house that have never shot it,
That's wrong.
They're a lot like people who get Kimbers for free gifts. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. And then forget the name of it, you know. So
Yeah, exactly. So Easton,
So-
we're getting the jolly fingers. We've got a couple of fingers going up right now. Name your new album.
About to get real.
About to get real, and they can get it on iTunes.
iTunes, yeah, absolutely. Any of the major retailers.
And so if they
Online.
want to go out and see you live, though, where can they find that information out at?
You know what? Go to eastoncorbin.com. It should all be on there.
Yeah, and follow this guy on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Instagram,
entertaining.
Twitter.
And go to his website, find out about him there, where you can see him live. Live shows as good as the damn album is. It just is.
Yep.
So go check it out.
Awesome. See you next week.
Who brought this to us, Zeke?
Oh, brought to you by SDI.edu
And Hook One Outfitters.
That's
We'll
right.
See you next week on the Outside In.
See you guys.
Super Talk 99.7.
WTN.
Thanks for watching this episode. I hope it was instructional. If you could click on the little red button that says subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it, and you can keep checking back in for weekly updates. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments section with whatever comments or questions you may have and interacting with you, my fans, and get any information to you that I can that's relevant to the question. And if you also want to see something in an episode, I'll be happy to give you credit for it and also get the information together for you. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, the space station, wherever social media is next. Click on more of my videos to expand your knowledge and become more self-reliant as we learn together.